A very good morning to one and all present here. So myself Dr. Tabli Ghosh, and today I'll be speaking about introduction to food safety and food safety hazards. So in this today's life, so as we all know that like the food safety plays a defined role, like from safety from chemicals, safety from physical agents, safety from microbial, and for our well-being on to work properly we need a good food. So the safety like chemical safety. So chemical safety come like if you are taking like different kinds of foods which like preservatives in forms of oils or salt or sugars. So sometimes these are good because these are natural preservatives, but there are additional chemicals, artificial chemicals, synthetic chemicals which may be added to food to make it attractive, to make it like more appropriate. So in this way these things are the matter. So for all these things there is a permissible limit. So why and how the food safety play a role in this regards, we are going to learn about all these things. So first and foremost, what is food? So food is any substance consumed to provide nutritional support for an organism. So food can be obtained from different plant region, then different animal region, fungal origin, and they contain all the essential nutrients. They can be macronutrients, they can be micronutrients. The major things are carbohydrates, fats, protein, vitamins, minerals, and different others. So in this way, food is very much important to work properly, to like live our life properly. So in this way, the food safety play a great role in the different sectors. So why the food safety is important? So no one likes to be sick. So this is the main important thing. So we don't want to fall sick because we want to work properly. Thus food safety is important. So different illnesses like foodborne illness, then more commonly referred to as food poisoning, is a result of eating contaminated, spoiled or toxic food products. So sometimes if you are preparing in the morning, you may eat it in the night also. So in this way they may create some poisoning because the microbial growth. And secondly, the most common symptoms of food poisoning include nausea, vomiting and diarrhea. So the different food that sits around for too long or it is not properly refrigerated, so they may attract bacteria, viruses, parasites, and they may fall us sick. So this is the different things that we need to go through the food safety. So if it is safe for microbial contamination, if there is a microbial contamination, whether we want to eat it or don't want to eat it, whether it will be okay with our body or not. So these are the different things. So food poisoning symptoms, what are the symptoms? Sometimes you feel nausea, vomiting, diarrhea. So these are the different things that may indicate that we have eaten a contaminated food products. So these are the things. So what are the food poisoning symptoms? So these are abdominal cramp, diarrhea, vomiting, loss of appetite, mild fever, weakness, nausea and headache. So these are the common food poisoning symptoms. So food safety. So food safety, how they may occur? They can be from heavy metals, they can be from additives, they can be from supplements, they can be from natural toxins, they can be from pathogens. So this is the thing, that's why the World Food Safety Day 7 June is celebrated. So the pathogen, this may come from the foodborne pathogens, natural toxin like endogenous toxin, natural contaminants. Then after that the additives, like additives come from preservatives, flavor enhancer, emulsifiers, regulators. So all these things, so from all these things the food safety comes. So the food safety, so the safety should be from biological hazards like microorganisms, physical hazard, chemical hazard. So all these things are available. So the proper food storage, good hygiene, cross-contamination, cooking food at proper temperature, avoid mistakes in food preparations are the main thing to make food safe. So for this regards, the rules and regulations for food safety measures are available. So what are the different rules and regulations in India? So HACCP. So HACCP is Hazard Analysis and Critical Control Point. And the second one is Food Safety and Standard Authority of India, FSSAI. Food and Drug Administration, FDA. Good Manufacturing Practice and Packaging. Codex Standard for Food Packaging. Codex Stand for this labeling of prepackaged goods. So all these things are available as rules and regulations. Besides this, there are many other rules and regulations are also available to make food safe for commodity to community. It may vary. So food safety rules and regulations in Europe, what are they available? So in Europe, the available are like food contact regulations such as migration, then European Food Safety Authority, then in US, FDA Code of Federal Regulations and Compliance Policy Guides, then Food and Drug Administration. So in Japan and in France, different kinds of rules and regulations are available to make food safe. So these are the things. So this is the HACCP. So what is HACCP? So HACCP is generally a well-defined orderly method for detecting, assessing and monitoring food hazards. So HACCP is needed to apply for suppliers of packaging. So food safety is an essential part in case of packaging, and also primary food packaging remains in direct contact with food products. So all these things are very much important. Like HACCP based food packaging models generally provides the guidance for development of HACCP plans. So HACCP is generally assigned by Food Safety Alliance of Packaging. So these are the different things for HACCP it is measured. So Food Safety Alliance for Packaging, what is this? So FSAP. This initiative is a project with the inclusion of major like packaging industry, food industry association and food industry consultants and others. So these are the things that we must know about food safety. So besides this, there are different other things are there, like different rules are there which we need to like go through, which we must need to know to make a proper arrangement of food products so that we should eat the safe food products. Like different other things are there. So like HACCP, for HACCP there you need to like critical control point, whether the hazards that are available, whether they create a critical control point or not, control points in terms of chemical hazards, for physical hazards and biological hazards. So these are the things. Next FSA also comes. So these are